Alright, so I'll introduce myself again. Alright, hi, I'm Donna Johns and I am working on doing my videotaping for Scoutmaster. And I am today teaching Dave here in Sprocket how to teach his dog to do the dog scout behaviors. So currently we are going to do stay. So you had a question, I believe?
Yes, with our other dog, we learned sit and down prior to stay. So now that he doesn't quite have the understanding of sitting down fully, I was just wondering how we start that process with a stay.
Yeah, so good question. So how we start that is kind of like what he's doing right now, right? We just, he gets into the sit position or the down position, and you just have him hold it, wait for it a little bit longer, and then click and release him. So that's the beginning, really. Most dogs, like he's very, willing to just lay there.
Mm-hmm.
Often when you're trying to do it, they're not willing to lay there at all, right? Maybe a second. So then what I do is I literally hold the treat down there for them, right? So then I just lengthen the time that he's in the down position. So I might count to like 5 and then release him, and then 10 and then release him to help him stay put. So that's what you do is you just,
Okay.
second by second, increase the length of time before you click and reward. Now with the stay, it's also important that you use a release word. And a release word tells the dog you may now move about freely. And so you have the stay cue and then you have the release cue. The release cue, I find from my experience over the years, is the most easy cue to learn from a dog's perspective. So they learn the release very, very fast. They really like it, and mainly because they get to be free. So so you can pick words that people use or I use include. Some people still use okay, release, break, go play, at ease, through, that's it, whatever. That'll do. That's what herders, ranchers use. That'll do. So you can pick whatever word you want to. Do you have a?
We've been
release?
using okay.
Okay. All right. There you go. So that's what you're going to say before you allow him to get up. And also sometimes when you say okay, the dog is like, they don't know what you're talking about, right? So it helps if you, when you say the okay word, release word, if you step past the dog. Step past them,
Okay.
past them, then he gets up, right? If you just back up, they might look at you, sometimes they'll move.
Mm-hmm.
But they really, get up when you go past them. So for him, it looks like if I step back, he's going to get up.
Yeah.
But always try to say the word release,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
before they actually get up.
So okay before, and then I move.
Yes.
Or at the same time, or more or
Just
less.
before.
Yeah, just before. Okay.
Is good. Yeah, so just before, say your release word and then move. Yeah, perfect. All right, so here we go. We've got, I'm gonna tell Sprocket to sit and then stay. Okay. Good. Now, my clicker was a bit off. I should have done it just before my release. So, stay. Okay. Good boy. Skip. Good boy. Good. Stay. Okay. Good boy. Very good. Very good. So do be sure, I'm trying to, my timing I think is a little off when I'm clicking. You can see it better than I can, right? But the click should come before I actually speak the release word,
Okay.
right? So release, and then you're okay. All right, you want to go for it?
Where's Pocket?
And right now he's just doing a sit
Sit.
stay, which is fine.
Stay. Okay. I went backwards.
That's okay, and you can even toss the treat, because then he will indeed get up, right?
Yep.
That's
Miss
even
Pocket.
sometimes a lot easier just to
Sit.
toss it, so he
Stay.
gets up.
Okay. I wait for him to get up.
That's okay. Yes, you caught yourself, that's good.
You're training me too, so
I know,
that's the
yes
point.
I
That's
am.
the point.
That's the point.
You train me, I train the dog.
Yes.
Okay, Pocket. Sit. Stay. Okay.
Good, very good. And then toss the treat, yeah, and you can always toss them too. Sometimes I like to, when I release a dog from a behavior, often I like to throw the treat for them because then they can
They have to get
release.
up.
They have to get up, but also they release, right? Because you know when you're training the dog, they stress, right? They get a little stressed out because they're like, "Oh, you know, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he wants from me," and so they're trying to figure out, do a lot of problem solving. So sometimes just tossing it gets them to get up and run, and then they get to release, you know, any of that, you know, tension that's there. He doesn't look tense at all though, but
We'll try this one more time. So I'm still trying to get the process.
yeah,
There's a lot of steps going on at once
it
there.
is.
Let's sit. Stay. Okay.
Good. There you go. Good.
So it's the click on him actually getting up and
Yeah. So it's stay. Click. Okay. Treat. I'm sorry. Backwards.
okay.
Okay. Click treat. Okay.
Okay.
Click,
And
treat.
then when he stands up, click and then the treat. Okay.
Yes.
One more try.
Actually, no. Keep the click when he's still down, right? And then get him up because we're rewarding. The clicker is a marker and it marks the behavior or the end of the behavior.
Okay. So that
And
happens
getting up and moving is not a
Not-
part
is
of the
not the
behavior.
behavior.
It's not stay, right?
Okay.
That part is not the stay. The staying is the stay.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's what's happening. Is everything's kind of bunched up.
Right,
in
yes.
that
Yes,
little
it
slice.
is. It is. So
Okay.
it's click while he's still staying, and then okay, and your treat. Yes.
Sit.
Good question.
Stay. Come on.
There you go.
Let's try this again. Sit. Stay.
Maybe.
Okay.
There you go.
So you can get up.
Just, okay. There you go. Good boy.
But anyway, I know
Good.
what to work on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So and if you want him to learn to sit stay, then if he does go down, you know, get him back up,
Mhm.
and then so that you're working on both of them separately. Although I don't. One thing too, when you're working on stay, I like people to remain stationary until the dog can actually do the stay, be it sit or down for 30 seconds. Because then they're getting it in their head, oh, I have to stay put.
Mhm.
Because the dog already knows to move when you move. So if you add that movement in there right away, sometimes they just, you know, they keep getting up. Especially the ones who are, you know, Velcro dog, you know, they just want to move with you. So I wait until they're really solid at 30 seconds, then I start moving. And I move my feet anyway, you know, not just back, but left, right, forward, back, you know, and moving, you know, around the dog, circling and things like that. Any questions?
Yeah, I think we're good.